Bang! Neeves Knives. I'm Jared, and today we are checking out a couple brand new Civivi models that just dropped. I will have them linked down in the description. Now, this is the Civivi SOKOKE, and I really like this. 14C 28M blade steel. You guys already know I love that steel. Pretty much a spear point blade. This is a LACONICO design. This is amazing micarta. I'm so happy to see Civivi stepping up their micarta quality. It was one thing that, I did kind of, nitpick about a little bit, but man, this is really good stuff. And ergonomically, hand melting. This is so comfortable. So this is going to be a knife that, man, you can just use. This is a complete user knife. Good access to the lock bar, super duper smooth. Great detent for thumb stud action and front flipping action. Not too strong, not too light. Literally just perfect. That was my fault. Great reverse flick. The thumb studs, they're good. They're a little bit tight to the scale looking at it, but it doesn't feel like it. They're perfect. Sharpening tool and plunge grind, that'd probably be my one complaint. I'd like to see this pulled back. I'd love to see a little bit more room. They give you about that. They give you a little bit of sharpening because it is nice and thin behind the edge. I do love the swedge. So you got a couple good sharpenings before it hits the plunge grind, but the clip is inset and reversible with flat screws. Love to see that. So yeah, man, this thing is just a solid knife. And look at this. The back spacer is full micarta too. Has a good look to it from the back end. Yeah, this is definitely one that I'm very impressed with. And I'm not going to say it's my favorite Civivi right now, but it's definitely one I love. But I will say I do have one complaint that I just noticed. It's not that big of a deal, but the stop pin hits right here. As you can see, man, why not move the stop pin so that if I want to cut in a choil, if I want to, I can. Now, granted, it hits here, it looks like, so I could cut in a choil in front of that. But it's close. It's close. I'm not positive if it hits here or if it hits right here. But anyways, it doesn't look like it'll affect it in sharpening. If you do as long as you sharpen up the blade. But it looks like it might affect it, if you ever wanted to cut in a choil. I actually do have one other little minor complaint, and it's just the jimping. I prefer the finer jimping that goes all the way up and then around a little bit. It makes it to where when you reach over like this, or even like this, and you're at the top, it actually grips you back so you don't have to curl your finger around to the front. This one works really well. So I'm not saying that this one's an issue. This one actually, you don't even notice. Like, it's great. It's very good front flipper. So I'm not trying to make it seem like it's affected by the type of jimping it has. It's not whatsoever. But I just prefer that type of jimping on a front flipper in most cases. So, but this one's solid. It works great. But, if it had the jimping, the finer jimping that went up and around the front flipper, I think it'd be, maybe a little bit better. But this one's still really good. Let's get to the next one. Now, the next one is a little EDC fixed blade. Now, I'm just going to right off the bat just explain my one issue, and that's this chain. It did come with this neck chain, and Kara put it around her neck, and she went to take this out, just yanking it, and the chain snapped. Or maybe I pulled it off, and then the chain snapped off of her neck. But, we thought that, you maybe shouldn't pull it off of your neck, like that. That's probably just too much pressure for the chain. Well, then she just went like this, like lightly, and it snapped. So it had a couple weak points in it. I'm not sure if there's more, but anyways, that's. I've always liked their neck knife chains. I've always pulled them like directly off my neck without no problems. They've never broken before. So we'll just have to use a different chain, which we have a few. So that's okay. But just know that the one that comes with it could possibly have some weak points. Maybe it was just ours. I don't know. But this is an awesome little tiny drop point blade, 10CR. I like 10CR. 10CR is a good steel. 10CR 15 MOV. Nice sharpening tool and plunge grind. Beautiful sharpening tool and plunge grind. Really thin geometry, but not a super thick stock, which is good because it's already so thin. Look at how thin this is. So in the hand, you're not going to be breaking down cardboard or anything with it, but you can do, opening things up and just, basic little EDC stuff. This bead, I don't know what kind of, I think it's a titanium bead, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's aluminum. It's probably aluminum. It's not magnetic, so. But anyways, beautiful drop point blade. Nice jimping, great jimping on it. And yeah, it's going to be a little thread popper or, utility blade, something like that. The retention from the sheath is very strong, or nice and strong. So nice retention. There's no rattle, no tap, nothing like that. And it does have a clip too. I should have mentioned that. It does have a clip, so you don't have to use the neck knife part. You can just slap it in your pocket and pull it out. You do have to, by the way, if you put it in your pocket, you're not going to be able to pull this out. You're going to have to take the thing out and then pull it out of the sheath. So, anyways, just a quick look at these new Civivi knives. Like I said, I will have everything linked down in the description for you guys if you guys want to pick any of these up. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.